a great duo in the Naruto universe. Not Itachi and Kisame, not brothers Kinkaku and Ginkaku, not gods like Naruto and Sasuke, not even the Hokage brothers. Their name... Kakashi, the son of the legendary White Fang Sakumo Hatake. Guy's father? Maito Dai, often referred to as the Eternal Genin. Kakashi was a natural genius. He was talented, disciplined, and believed that following the rules was the key to becoming a great shinobi. Guy was the complete opposite, but he had something else, an insane work ethic. While Kakashi relied on talent, Guy relied on training. And that difference turned into a lifelong rivalry. With the Sharingan, Kakashi could copy techniques, read movements, and react to attacks with incredible precision. His intelligence, experience, and Sharingan made him an incredibly versatile shinobi. And both of them had their own teams. Kakashi led Team 7, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Kakashi taught his students to think, adapt, and work together. Guy led Team Guy, Neji, Rock Lee, and Tenten. And in a way, their students reflected their senseis. Guy taught his students to believe in themselves, overcome their limits, and never give up. Take a look at Kakashi's stats. First, strength. 10 out of 10. Kakashi may not be known for brute force, but his physical strength is seriously underrated. Intelligence? 7 out of 10. He's an experienced strategist who can quickly analyze his opponent and adapt to almost any situation. Techniques? 9 out of 10. This is where Kakashi really shines. As the copy ninja, he has an incredible arsenal of techniques and can use different fighting styles depending on his opponent. Taijutsu, 7 out of 10. Kakashi is fast, precise, and highly skilled in close combat, but taijutsu isn't his main specialty. Ninjutsu, 8 out of 10. With techniques like Chidori and Raikiri, plus his mastery of multiple nature transformations, Kakashi is an extremely versatile ninjutsu user. Genjutsu, 7 out of 10. Thanks to his Sharingan, Kakashi can detect, counter, and use Genjutsu effectively, even though it's not his primary fighting style. And finally, Chakra, 6 out of 10. Kakashi has a decent chakra reserve, but the Sharingan consumes a huge amount of chakra because he's not an uchiha. But Kakashi's abilities aren't the only thing that make him impressive. Let's take a look at his mission statistics. Kakashi completed an incredible 197 D-rank missions. He also completed 190 C-rank missions and an impressive 414 B-rank missions. He completed 298 A-rank missions. And finally, 42 S-rank missions, the most dangerous and difficult missions a shinobi can take. He had years of real battlefield experience. Now, let's look at Might Guy's stats. First, strength, 10 out of 10. Guy is one of the physically strongest shinobi in the entire series. Intelligence, 5 out of 10. He's not exactly known for his genius strategies, but don't let his goofy personality fool you. Techniques, 7 out of 10. His arsenal is heavily focused on one thing, turning his body into a weapon. Taijutsu, 11 out of 10. Yes, I gave him 11. Because when the 8 gates come into play, normal scales simply don't work anymore. Ninjutsu, 3 out of 10. Genjutsu, 3 out of 10. But here's the interesting part. Chakra, only 2 out of 10. Guy doesn't win because he has an enormous chakra pool. He wins because he turned hard work into a superpower. He completed 86 D-rank missions, then 270 C-rank missions, and 210 B-rank missions. But things get more interesting when we look at the higher level missions. Guy completed 199 A-rank missions, and 23 S-rank missions. Missions considered among the most dangerous assignments for a shinobi. Compared to Kakashi, Guy completed fewer missions overall. But there's an interesting detail. Guy's numbers show that he wasn't just a specialist in training and taijutsu. He spent years taking on real missions, real battles, and real danger. And when the mission required pure physical power and close combat, Might Guy was exactly the shinobi you wanted by your side. But Kakashi's life wasn't only about talent and success. He suffered one loss after another. First, he lost his father, Sakumo Hatake. Then came the deaths of his teammates and friends, Obito and Rin. And later, Kakashi also lost his sensei, Minato Namikaze. Every loss left a scar. Kakashi became colder, more distant, and carried the weight of his past everywhere he went. But there was one person who never let him completely isolate himself. Might Guy. Guy kept challenging him, training with him, competing with him, and most importantly, he kept showing up. Even when Kakashi didn't want to talk, Guy was there. Their rivalry became more than just competition. In the end, Kakashi and Guy were never just rivals. They were two completely different shinobi who took completely different paths. So, in my opinion, Kakashi and Guy are one of the greatest duos in the Naruto universe. But what do you think? Who is the best duo in Naruto? Let me know in the comments.